Hello there guys, and of course welcome back into yet another one of us, the Review Bros. My name's Aaron, and it's good to have you join it along on this very fine summer's day. The UK weather is only just starting to warm up. It's 28 degrees outside, so if I get a sweat on today, you know exactly the reason why. And we're going through a hyped pre-workout, and it's thanks actually to you guys that we're reviewing this one today. We chucked up a poll on our Instagram story. We had 4 different choices of pre-workouts to review, and you guys chose this one. It is Zeus by the guys at US Gen Force, and we've actually got Cross the Limits in the UK to thank for sending it on over to us. It carries a lot of hype. You know, we've seen a lot of pre-workouts called Zeus over the years, starting off, of course, with the very well-known ones from the guys at God Status Labs. Since then, I've seen several other iterations, including ones from Storm Labs. There's another one called Zeus, but from Mount Olympus, that are almost going on that name. There's been a few others as well, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be others in the future too. Now, what's quite exciting about this one, albeit you could call it a bit of a con really, is it does actually have the same formulation as that very well-known original God Status Labs pre-workout, which was fantastic. Is this one going to match its power? Is it going to drop down? Or could it do the impossible and prove possible today and actually give us a better result? Let's get into this one. The first segment is, of course, taste and mixability. Arguably the least important, but we cover it anyway. And I just want to say that this pre-workout's got that sketchy feel. You know, we've been doing this for a long enough period of time. We know what the more underground type pre-workouts are. And this one's kind of got it. So straight away, you get the tub, obviously. And it's got like a sticky feel label to it. And you know, we've seen, I can't remember the brands, like those global formulations, the nitric X's, those type products. It's got that same sort of feel to it. And also the powder is like a crystally rock formation. I'll try and show you guys now. Like so. So, yeah. Let's see how it tastes. It only comes in one flavour, by the way, and that is cherry lemonade. So, if you don't like cherry, I think you're kind of screwed. That's what we mean by we prefer it when pre-workouts have more than one flavour, because then it gives you that opportunity to choose something you might like. Whereas this one, you've got no choice. And if you hate cherries... Anyway, so you get one scoop, 15.5 grams. In she goes. I tell you guys, a flat scoop does get you that serving size. And you always got to weigh your scoops with pre-workouts in general. But even more so when you are going down the sinister route that this one takes us. So, it's got I tell you what, it has got a look of an Excelsior vibe to me. I'm definitely not jumping ahead, I promise you, and trying to give you that sort of excitement, but it just smells like that, and it's got that crystally formation. I'm a bit, I'll be honest, I'm a bit worried about this one. Anyway, let's do this. So, there we go, a very, very red colour. And you've got mixability, actually not too bad, little white bits, but nothing serious, right? Anyway, let's do this. Cherry lemonade going down. It does have that Excelsior taste to it. Battenberg, cherry Battenberg, you know, that yellow and pink cake. It tastes like that. It's actually a bit weaker flavour than I thought it would be. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad, considering what's in it. What would I give it out of 10? I'd probably give it I'd give it a very safe 8 out of 10. It's not amazing, but boy, oh boy, it's not bad at all. So a good start to the review. Let's get into the price point. We move into the price of product. How much are you paying? Are you getting a mortgage? All the rest of it. You'll head on over to the official Cross the Limits website where you can use our discount, RB5%. You have to put in the percent symbol. Sorry about that. If you want to get it overseas, obviously that Cross the Limits is primarily UK. They do worldwide shipping. So just, I always say the best way to get hold of them is just DM them on Instagram. It's the easiest way, right? Anyway, you'll pay £37.95 for the container. And you get a very random 28 servings from the container. I don't know why that is, but I haven't seen 28 before. I like it. It's still more than average. I'll take it on board. And actually, it then brings that price point down per serving to a very nice £1.35. Scoring a 6.5 out of 10 on our pricing scale, which is very good actually. 5 out of 10 is obviously average. 6.5 this is. It's considerably cheaper than your average product. Looking at the label, looking at the hype, it's good on the face of it. Let's move into the label, and it's all going to be determined in the effects section, really, isn't it? Into Zeus's label. And what can she do for you? Or is Zeus a he? Or a they? Let's get into it. One scoop, 15.5 grams. I'd say that's about average for a pre-workout scooper. And we start off with citrulline to malate, 2-to-1 ratio at 6 grams, which is a good dose. It's not an amazing dose, not a great dose, it's just a good dose. You're going to be getting 4 grams of pure citrulline for nitric oxide production and pump. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams, clinical dose for the itchy tingle feeling as the pre-workout kicks in. Helps with endurance once you've had it for a long enough period of time. L-taurine, a good dose, 2 grams, double what we typically see. Natural energy production, hydration, athletic performance, even been shown to help with pump, even been shown to help with cognition. It's a jack of all trades amino. We've got DMAE next, 750. Don't get excited with this one, guys. A lot of people confuse that and go, it's DMAE pre-workout. Well, that doesn't mean all too much. It's not DMHA, it's not DMAA. It's not even a stimulant, guys. It helps with function, clarity, getting you in the zone, really. We've got caffeine anhydrous, 400 milligrams, a healthy dose there, 4 cups worth of coffee, energy and stimulation. We'll take it aboard. We've got beta-phenylethylamine, 350, which is a PEA. It's going to give you, again, concentration, nootropic focus, getting you in the zone, helping with mood elevation and focus. We have N-phenyl-dimethylamine citrate, aka Urea diurensis, at 250, dubbed the natural variation of DMHA because it can give you euphoria, mood elevation, a bit of stimulation, and of course some clarity. So a lot of focus ingredients so far. We have 2-aminoheptane, 200, that's DMHA, and that's the pure synthetic version. Should give you intense focus, intense highness, and stimulation. We hope, of course. That's probably, to me, I'll be honest with you, that's the standout ingredient. It's the one that's going to make it or break it. We have synephrine HCl up next, a good dose of 80 milligrams for fat burning effect, mood elevation, adrenaline, energy, all of the above. We got GABA up next, 50 milligrams, and you'll know this from the old version, the Zeus God Status Labs, and of course our very famous Dark Energy. And back in the day, guys, we know the originals, right? And we know the original owners. Let's just say they were very close in terms of Dark Energy and God Status Labs. So there is something to be said for these type of products. We have vitamin B6 up next. Nothing too fun. Let's be realistic. Just healthy. Anyway, what do I think of the label? It's definitely down the focus, mood elevation routes, euphoria routes. Energy just behind that, and pumps at the bottom of the pile. But it could be, it should be good. On paper, it's very good. Is it going to translate to the real world? Let's find out. So we're there, guys. We're done training with this product. It's the new Zeus by US Gen Force, whoever they may well be. What does this product do in the real world? Obviously, there's hype behind the name. And to be honest with you, there's probably hype behind the label. It's a pretty stacked label. It's got some illicits in there. We're obviously driving forward, hoping for some special effects. And I'm going to start off at the beginning of those effects. The beta-alanine came in a lot stronger than I expected. It's in there at a clinical dose, don't get me wrong, but with these type of products, you know, quite often the beta-alanine has to take passenger seat as some of the ingredients really drive the effects forward. Now, that tingle did last a good period of time. You get in the gym and it feels almost like a niacin type rush as well. You're getting that flushing, you're getting the itch on. So it gives you that sense of urgency quite quick on. And you do feel quite quickly as well a sense of illicitness, a sense of brain wake up time. A bit of euphoria sets in quite quickly with this product. And it carries through nicely. I wouldn't say it's too overpowering at any stage, like I, to be honest with you, partially expected it to do. It actually came in waves, this euphoria. It was like, it was really quite strong one minute, and then it settled out the next. Quite a fluctuating one, which is, I would say, quite unique. Normally when you have a DMHA high euphoria, it's just high. This one was up and down, and it was actually quite nice because it kept you guessing. It kept that sense of urgency up, and you was always a bit like, is this going to be too strong? But no, it held strong. It's a classic DMHA pre though. There's definitely that illicit in there, that mental high, that clarity, that focus, that vision of what you need to get done, and you do it A to B to C, all the way through the alphabet in terms of your training, and you actually do have to drag yourself out of the gym at the end. The energy is long lasting. After the gym you feel productive and you feel energized still, especially from a mental standpoint. I do feel like the physical energy and the body energy starts to dissipate as you've crushed yourself in the gym anyway. But it stays with you, that highness.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
To a degree is more apparent after training because you just are like, and it does put you in a good mood, this product. In terms of pumps, they were okay, guys. They weren't anything special. I will say though that the muscular mind to muscle connection was really good. You do feel like you're really burning the striations of your muscle cell because the focus level that this product brings on its own gives you that. You just know what you're hitting, you know what you're training, and the muscle you're activating or training does fire up really nicely. It does stay in the zone with you. So all in all, I would say this is a good pre-workout. It's probably not quite as good as the original Zeus, but I do think it's pushing on it. There's no negatives in terms of cold sweats or jitters, any of those type of negatives. You don't get an excessive thermogenic wave. You're not sweating in the gym beyond control. The heart rate always stays controlled. It's a very good pre-workout. I do enjoy using it. It's definitely not a daily driver. I would only use it twice a week personally at tops. It gives you that definite DMHA like, and you just feel euphoric on it. So it is good. It does what it literally does do what it says in the tin, on the tin. So I would have to recommend it from that. So in terms of would I buy it, shortlist it or avoid it, at that price point, I swear I'd buy it. I would buy it. So yeah, good effort, solid all round really. It does make you thirsty in the gym, but that's a classic of these type of pre-workouts, the euphoric highness ones. It's just good. It gives you that, it just gives you a nice buzz as well, a mental focused buzz. So yeah, guys, what do you think of it if you've tried it before? Would you? Let us know down in the comments below. And of course, thank you Cross the Limits for sending it on over to us. Guys, as always, stay stimmed Zeus style.